first, what are your thoughts on this resignation to a digital life eventually? And do you think there might be an in-between space where people, maybe an entire generation, genuinely pushes back against it?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of things that we learn from our students, I've noticed that a lot in my own students, this defeat. The idea that, oh, there's no such thing as privacy anymore. We just have to deal with it. Oh, we're constantly being surveilled. We just have to deal with it. I'm reminded the futurist and co-founder of Wired magazine, Kevin Kelly. He had a book come out 2018 or so called The Inevitable, that these things are happening. It's inevitable. There's nothing we can do about it. And I think we were speaking before about social imaginaries and the stories that we're told and that we tell each other. I think this is one of those stories that the tech industry likes to tell us. This is inevitable. And Mark Zuckerberg actually uses this word when he talks about the metaverse. This is inevitable. You can't do anything about it. It's coming. Embrace it, basically. Okay. And yeah, I mean, just like you're pushing back, I always push back on my students. I say, is it really inevitable? Think about it this way. The internet is not that old, right? Not that old. 1960s is like the seed of the original ARPANET, which kind of gave us the internet. The World Wide Web, 1991. So in the grand scheme of things, is my dad always used that phrase, in the grand scheme of things, the internet is so young. And humanity, right, our species is 200,000 years old. We've had the internet for this much of it. And so I teach the future technologists of the world, and I say, you guys, you can shape this, right? You can steer this. The choices we make collectively as humanity are going to direct where this technology will take us. We're at the birth, for example, of the printing press, although maybe this is something much, much bigger than the printing press. I mean, at the birth of the printing press, you had wars, all kinds of worries of what is this going to do to humanity? What is this going to do to our souls? Are we ever going to live through this, right? And so, I mean, I haven't looked into the history, but it would be interesting to look at that history through the lens of inevitability. But I think nothing's inevitable. I think there is already this backlash, these worries about reality, these worries about privacy, these worries about surveillance. And so I think it's just a matter of empowering the next generation and really helping them realize, this inevitable thing is it's not true. Shake them out of it a little bit.